Okay. All right, man, anytime. You know what it is. Okay, give my love to the fam, man. And I'll talk to you next week. Keep your head up. All right, peace. You know, sometimes when we pray to God to get us out of a situation, out of a fire, we forget to realize that maybe he's the one that put us in the fire. And maybe he put us in that fire to provoke our potential, to provoke our trust, to provoke our belief in him, to provoke our passion. So sometimes you may need to lose a boyfriend or girlfriend because he's preparing you for a husband or wife. Sometimes you may need to lose a job because he's preparing you for a career. Sometimes you may need to lose your riches because he's preparing you for wealth. So the next time you find yourself in a fire, remember that he's the one who placed you in there, and he is the cook that will not let you burn. He will take you out when you're good and ready because he controls the thermostat. Okay? So remember the next time you're in a fire, who put you in there, and have faith. Faith, which they say is the oil that can remove all friction from self-doubt. Keep your head up. IKEA is one of the best places you can go to learn life's lessons. Let me tell you what I mean by that. When you go to IKEA and you buy a dresser, the first thing you see is the picture on the outside of the box. What you don't see hidden on the inside of the box is the 52-page assembly guide, the process. So you purchase the dresser, you load the box on the truck, you take it home and sit it in a room in which is going to be assembled. The next thing you do is you start to estimate assembly time based on your excitement to get the project done, based on your mind preparation, and based on the picture on the box. And then you open the box, and then you pour out the 52-page assembly guide, the process. You also pour out 1,000 nuts, 700 screws, 500 bolts, and 3 nails. And at that moment, you begin to question your purchase decision. You also begin to question if you should have paid attention in that geometry class in high school. And then your mind goes into cheat mode. Is there a shortcut? Does this thing have cheat codes? But in order to ensure proper assembly, you must commit to, trust, and follow the process. A process that may look insurmountable at the beginning because step 5 won't make sense until step 15, and step 15 won't make sense until step 25. But you have to trust that process, because if you skip steps, that dresser will probably lean, it will probably wobble, and the drawers probably will not slide on the tracks. Because if you skip steps towards whatever you're assembling for yourself, it won't work. It won't stay together. It won't resemble the goal that you had pictured for yourself in the beginning. So take it from IKEA. When assembling goals in your life, you must trust the process. This is the story of a carpenter who spent years in the house building business. But one day he woke up and decided to listen to his body and consult his family, and he said he's had enough. So he decided to retire from the house building business. So he wanted to hang up the old hammer and nails. So what the carpenter did was he informed his guy, the contractor, of the news. And of course, the contractor was saddened to hear this. This was his loyal and most faithful guy. They had erected thousands of homes together. So the contractor said, hey, can you do me one favor? Can you build just one more house as a personal favor to me? So of course the carpenter obliged and began construction of this house. But as the work started to progress, it was clear to see that the carpenter's heart just wasn't in it. He resorted to shoddy workmanship, used less than quality materials, turned a blind eye to uneven lines, and just wanted the build to be done with. So when he finally completed the project, his boss handed him the keys to the house that he just built. He said, for your years of dedication and loyalty, this is my gift to you. So the carpenter was shocked at this news, and he thought to himself, if I would have known that, I would have done things much differently. I would have used nothing but quality materials. I would have paid much more attention to the details, and I would not have accepted anything less than my absolute best work. We are sometimes that carpenter with the simple fact that we build our lives one day at a time, putting less than our best into what we're constructing. And then to our surprise, we realize that we actually have to live in the house that we built. So when you choose to skip the details in your blueprint, it becomes obvious that you have a few screws loose. When you rush the assembly of your plumbing, it's no surprise that you go through life leaking. So remember, the choices that you make today will help build the house that you have to live in tomorrow. So build wisely. To my precious but wounded, at times undervalued and underappreciated women, let me tell you something. You are enough. You're enough. You're enough. You are enough. You are woman enough. You are sister enough. You are daughter enough. You are mother enough. You are girlfriend enough. You are wife enough. And I know there are times when it does not feel that way, because in those moments where your small request for a little bit of reciprocity appears to fall on deaf ears. And I know there are times when you question yourself and you find yourself peeking over to the side to compare. I know there are times when your thirst for validation goes unquenched. And I know there are times when your hunger for appreciation, acceptance, acknowledgement goes unfed. But trust and believe my confirmation when I say that you are indeed enough. In fact, you are more than enough. Tell me, who else has the power as a mother to comfort and soothe as you do? Who else, as a girlfriend, as a wife, has the touch that can produce a quiver? You tell me, what other creature on this earth has the capacity to take on, put up with, and endure the things that you do and just keep on keeping on? My princesses, my queens, my better halves, my backbones. You are hands down God's greatest creation. You are what He created that day when He took a look, stepped back, and said, man, I'm good. You are enough. You are needed. You are necessary.